Welcome everyone to another edition of Airy Sky Rita Lee's video blog. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for tuning in today. So yeah. So anyways, I wanted to share with you all a couple things going on. You can see Chloe's in the background. I got coffee there. Yeah, I know. I'm wearing my Funkadelic thingies and my great shiny top. I couldn't find the other shiny top, and then there was Jess who was like, "You need to let your hair come down," and blah blah blah. The problem with it is he was telling me I needed to upload to Instagram, right? And it's like I need to get a phone again, and so, But anyways, so there was a couple things I want to share with you tonight, um, that I want to talk about. And yeah, so let me just turn my microphone off momentarily. There we go. Actually, yeah, so there you go, so first of all, I got a couple things to say. Usually, I don't have Chloe in my videos at all. It's just been a different blessing today because, this morning I took a ferry to around the islands. We actually went through a fog storm. Moppy was being very good. You know how Moppy is. He's like, "Yeah, look, yeah, fog storm," So it wasn't bad at all. And but anyways, let's just say, as we have a few problems going on, and I want to share with you a couple things here. Move this up a bit. So yeah, so anyways, Jess, my friend, he's like, "You need to do more." And if there's a uploader for Instagram, maybe I'll Google it and see, because I got some nice pics that would really do some wonders there. But thing is unless I want to basically load up Instagram to my tablet by loading it up on my Fire tablet, which I have, there's not much to do right now. So for some of you out there, got a couple things to share with you. One is my hair. I was trying to explain to Jess that the Duchess of Mania's hair, actually the hairband broke. Literally just went and broke. So anyways, I want to share with you a couple things. I'm actually feeling blessed tonight. Actually, the first time we got that wireless device doodad, it never once let me do live when we got it. I got it first at home. Yours it worked just fine, but with me, I don't know. So, anyways, I wanted to share that with you all. So a couple things on what's going on. As you all know, in yesterday's video, I think I told you I had to fill out a paperwork, yada yada yada, and so forth and so on. And anyways, so what's going on is first of all, I got my projects done. I need to get some Diablo time in. So tonight's one of those nights where I'm actually going to be sleeping with my hair actually not in a scrunchie, because I don't have any hair bands, so I'm completely out. I had a black one somewhere, but that just went bye-bye. So bye bye, Miss American Pie. My hairband took a walk down to the levee and it went dry. I don't know. I just thought I'd throw that in there. All right. So anyways, couple things I want to share with you. I'm still kind of worried about Dinky, Tara, my cousin-in-law. And she'll come around eventually. So As you all know, we had some stuff go down, and Chloe, of course, I want to share with you all is talking about coming up in a few days, payday. Instead of me buying my meal out, she wants me to invest in a ticket for her to leave to Seattle one way. She wants to go to the hospital and then from there go somewhere else because she's not getting any better and it's getting worse and I can't take it, and literally the hitting of her head and other things are just causing me to lose my mind and and on top of that, it's not good. So one way ticket to Seattle and then go from there, is properly needed. And then whatever. Because, we were looking at a ticket to San Francisco, but I don't want to piss off her mom and send her somewhere where she has no resources, and I know her mom wants her to go to Ohio, and I've offered her a ticket. That's something that I've offered many times and it's been refused. And you got people out there that's, well, yeah, I'm not going to go into details with Chloe present, but you got a lot of them just saying, well, your house is disgusting, nothing's getting done, you need to get rid of her, and et cetera, et cetera. I mean, I tried to explain today how I get hurt, so I mean, literally, I'm literally getting, hurt. So, you know, um, I was just thinking of something funny, but I would never do that to Chloe, just because I'm polite. But hey, Chloe, you want to hurt donut?
I know what you would give me if you gave me a Hertz donut. You would punch me in the face until I bleed.
No, a Hertz donut's where you give yourself, you punch one place where it's a Charlie horse, and then you says Hertz donut. Aaron used to do that.
Do you want a Charlie horse?
No. Do you? Do you?
This I could do to you as a Charlie horse. This kind of Charlie horse. That kind of Charlie horse. We used to do that. We used to do that kind of joke.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, so my hair, as you can see, I got gray hair on my head. I'm actually, the shampoo that we got was really good. Actually, I was kind of disappointed. My scrunchie, my hairband broke, but I'll get a new one. I gotta go shopping for those. But anyway, so Monday, I want to talk about what's going on. I was gonna go shopping for groceries on Monday, so my plan is on Mondays I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to get 2 things of toilet paper, 2 things of toilet paper, 2 things of coffee, and then I'm gonna waddle over to home, have my coffee after I pay the bills, run back out. Right, I'm running back out, and then what happens after I run back out is I'm gonna go to back out a second time, and I'm going directly to get some more toilet paper and coffee cans. Come back in, have some more coffee, and then turn around and go out and get 2 more cans of coffee and 2 things of paper towels, and then shaving cream. And then all that's all taken care of. It just leaves me with shampoo, dish soap, and bar soap. And those are the only razor blades, which I've been meaning to check the Walmart website for those silky smooth new blades that they're talking about. They got a new one for Barbasol that looks pretty cool. It's like 7-bladed, I mean, I thought that'd be really cool to try. Barbasol's, I think it was 7-bladed. It's like every company out there is making razor blades, and I got to get more because, I'm out. I'm completely almost out. I mean, I got maybe one left, I think, for the next month. Otherwise, I'm completely out. I think I made my last 7 months, the one I bought. But, the thing is, you need the overage, and so, on that aspect. So I'm literally, then on top of that, I got I don't want to be too long because I want to get into Diablo. I should have spent some Diablo time on the ferry today, but I was mostly interested in the fog storm that we were riding in, and that was cool, And to me, I'm just your Duchess of Mania, who's basically uh uh you know uh uh, you know, uh, you know. Oh wait. So basically, what's happening is, so we went through fog storm, and it's about 3 hours round trip. I got home, and I was starving. I mean, I literally was starving, and basically, I was literally hungry. I mean, I was literally starving. I mean, I wolfed down a peanut butter sandwich and had some ramen, and then what happened was, as I basically uh had uh uh what do you call it? But yeah, anyways, I just wolfed down that and then some ramen, and the ramen wasn't bad at all, so much as I was just so freaking tired, I mean, literally, making the coffee, getting it done, and then wanting to get my projects done this morning. The problem was, I was, um, um, what are you saying? Uh, yeah, hold on a sec. I need to, mute this. Actually, I'm gonna close this real quick. Okay, give me a second here. No, I don't want the action center. Okay, I'm gonna mute that for 1 second. I'm gonna go over here for a second because I have a reason for it. You see, if you turn your microphone off, okay, and you want to stream something, what you do is you stream with it pretty fast, and okay. So then what you do is you go over here. Let's see, is it here? Nope. And then you go over here and then you click on this, click on this, click on this, click on this, click on that, click on this, click on this, and you submit that. There you go. And then if you want, you submit this to to Jess, who's you're literally complaining about something or other, it's like, oh yes, you need to do this or that, and yeah, so anywho, that's what you do there. So then what you do afterwards is you turn around and you unmute your notification bar so you can hear someone do notifications, and then you are good as gold. So there you have it. So, all right. So basically, what's going on is, so I will explain to you soon. So I got my notebook. I was gonna email I gotta put in my note that I need to email the harp lady because I have an idea on the harp for myself. The question I've been hit and miss is which harp would be good for as a starter harp. So that is something that harp good for a noob, and that is uh so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna email her with a question mark. It's not about money, okay? If it was about money, you'd be forking out a boatload of money. Uh, uh you know, uh, it would be basically forking out a lot of money. So, and then the other thing I was meaning to do is I gotta get some pricing tonight before bed. Check on a couple things on Amazon. Literally, but I want to get a little gaming time in because I'm freaking like zombie mode right now. I'm like zombie mode. I'm a zombie. I'm looking for Twinkies.
Well, those kind of Twinkies. Yeah, Twinkies that those corrupt people, milk the cash cow for.
Yeah, what about it?
Those Twinkies.
I was talking about Zombieland, literally.
Twinkie, Twinkie Services in Twinkie County.
Yeah, Grand Integrated Services. Yeah, the Twinkie ladies that Chloe talks about. Anyway, so one of the things I want to talk about tonight as the Duchess of Mania is, earlier today, like I said, I went on a ferry. I was tired. I was exhausted. 3 or 4 hours of sleep. I was just like, I didn't want to get out of bed at all. And then basically what happened was, I got out of bed, and it's like, let's go on a ferry ride. So I was like, so I got to do it tomorrow too. But the problem is when I got home, I was starving, so I made a big lunch, and then afterwards, I spent a little time trying to put together some projects, and then I went out to the dog park. I stopped and talked to a guy that lived here 18 years. Keeps getting himself in jail, so it's like, to me, it's like, whoop, 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 And thou shalt not judge, or you be judged yourself, as the Bible would say. But this guy was just, he had half teeth. He's like, I'd marry you. And I'm like, yeah, mm-hmm. So, anyways, what happened was on the way home, I call it one of these mental breaks, and I'll explain it because some of you don't understand. They always ask me, or I get negative feedback on my channel at times. Basically, Chloe had one of those breaks where she was just like fireballs coming out of her mouth, and I tried to explain, and it's hard that, someone, she wants to get a job, and I said, well, if you try, and you quit your job or get fired, the rent goes to 1,300. So, I'm like really liable for it, even though I'm the main leaseholder. And it was basically got a little angry and combative and started hitting herself, and the other trigger was, and I'm gonna be blatantly here, and I know she ain't gonna open her mouth on it, was basically you know she might be hyperglycemic, her sugar levels are low, or hyperglycemia, as my hubby would say. My hubby was by borderline diabetic, so he has sugar levels are low, so is mine. But mine's very low. If I'm not having a lot of sugar throughout the day, like my sugar intake is usually in my coffee when it comes to milk. Milk has a lot of sugars in it, but otherwise it has no sugars. I don't like. I used to dump like My mom used to swear I used to put in like 25 pounds of sugar a month. They're fit by those 50-pound bags for coffee. And she'd be like, Rita, I can use that much coffee, sugar. And it'd be like, sugar in your coffee. I mean, literally, it wasn't coffee with sugar. It was sugar coffee, sugar in your coffee. I mean, you literally, light dab of coffee and mostly sugar, and I'm kind of like borderline diabetic. So with me, there's this med. I can't remember what it's called. My friend Reverend Mike would know. But anyway, so, she was getting very violent. And I finally said, look, you know, you don't have to go with me because I can do everything myself. And I will schedule you, quote unquote, for you, the viewers out there, Jess, or whoever else is watching. I know there's people out there that watch me just to get updates on Chloe. That if all goes well, and this young lady, oh yeah, see that? She's like this. I'm gonna do impersonation of Chloe, just to be funny. She was like this, going.
I wasn't picking my nose. I was itching.
Okay. Trying to do the in living color thing. Okay, Fire Marshal Bill, Okay, so let's get down to it. So one of the things is, and I want to share with you, is her temper was really bad today, and it had to do with meals. And so I decided, save money. I would take my money that I'm supposed to take for dinner or lunch, and then I decided to I hope everyone likes my cute little Topsy. Doesn't that look cute? It's like a little shiny. Then after her anger thing, I'm gonna try this. I don't like losing money, but it'd be about $20 one way out to Seattle by train. And she will stay there and not come back because um uh basically she's violently angry and ill. And how do I explain it? I can't take it. Literally, I can't take it. And if it triggers like, me having lunch out, and then it's I'm lost with words. I mean, literally, it's just not good. I mean, literally, it's not good. I've explained in many other videos, codes and everything else, riddles, but you guys get the idea. It's not easy. And for Chloe, they could place her somewhere in Seattle and just let her stay, and then no worries, because frankly, and the thing is usually in the past I was like making sure everything was followed through, but lately I just can't do it anymore. I just can't. I mean, literally, I just cannot live like this. I mean, the other thing is, for some of you out there, like I said, I got spreadsheet projects to finish up tonight. Now I want to get some gaming time in, but that was one of the things that I'm willing to do, is train ticket. Now, I've had offers out there, to help reimburse me for rent and everything else, if Chloe decides to, well, she, if I can get her to go, because, one of the things, like I said, is the manager doesn't want her getting a job because the rent goes up through the roof here, and we live in an island. So that's one problem. The second problem is if she wants to get on disability, she's gonna have a PCP, and just to find a PCP out here is, that will take her insurance. I mean, most of it's Melina that they'll take, and she's got like coordinated care. So finding something like that nowadays, it's different. Like, whereas in Grant County, they basically made her basically say, "Oh, you're with coordinated care. You can go through these doctors in within the 5 counties." Whereas in uh, coordinated care out here, it's like, "Oh, you want a doctor? You can go through these ones." But the problem is the medical records. It's like between suing with her lawyer and everything else for the same violations at this hospital or for HIPAA law, then it's like you're not getting 20 years of my medical history, so it's not good. So, but anyways, so basically, when it comes to what's going on is I'm trying to get the projects done. I'm trying to get ready to sleep at Diablo. I'm trying to drink as much coffee as possible. I got up. I went to bed late last night. I mean, I was jamming out, reading reports, and doing stuff on harp checking, and I finally was like so tired. I got up this morning with Chloe's computer being an alarm clock, and I wanted to be like, no, I don't want to get out of bed. Let me sleep. Goes like, yeah, and I'm like, I mean, I was literally just like, just leave me alone, let me sleep, but another thing that's really driving me up the wall is, that uh, basically, that we uh, uh, the uh, I take care of all the um, all the bills, and everything else. So simple thing here is, tidying up and stuff. But with the uh, traveling a lot and the excuses and everything else, it's just I just can't take it anymore. Literally, I mean, um, so as I said, she's got to pack up early next week. Sunday night, I'm buying the tickets. So once I get a date solidified, I will contact social work and let her know because it's got to be done. I mean, literally, I just can't. I cannot deal with this anymore. I mean, literally, because it is hurting me to no end, and I'm not getting any peace, and we had a sheriff out here, 2 days ago, and this sheriff was like, "You're not getting any peace. Your body's basically shutting down. You have heart disease," and he's like, "You're literally shutting down for 40 years old. You look really good." And I'm like, I mean, I'm literally in my robe, just like I am here tonight, going, "Oh yeah." He's like, "You are just exhausted." And I'm just like, so Chloe thinks, when she goes to Seattle, she can be checked into a mental hospital and the social worker can do her magic because, the thing is she shouldn't, uh, be here because, the combativeness and everything else. And then you have your, uh, everything else, I mean, literally, it's not good. You got the manager saying this and that, and then the manager doing this and that, and I mean, literally, the sheriff was like, uh, I don't know. I mean, I just can't think anymore. Literally, I just can't think. But basically, you know, uh, I'm worried about my family, Tara and Corey. And Corey messaged me today. I'll talk about him for a minute. I said, I'm a typical female. This is what my mom used to say. Yet I need to find out about toolkits. Now, had someone online, a friend of mine who works with a company that makes products and stuff, and said something about Granger, and uh, she was talking about tools, and there was like Granger approved tools on Amazon, and a couple of them were DeWalt's, and I was like, oh, I got to add that to my birthday list, and my Amazon. Well, my cousin was basically saying, that I asked him a couple questions, and, being a female, and a woman who loves the, what do you call it? the basic tool set, I used to use a hammer once in a while. Measuring tape comes in handy when you need one, but you don't see these plastic kits like, I had a tool kit given to me. My mom gave it to me, the do it herself kit, it had a book and basically it had like all the tools you needed for, doing these. But nowadays you go and look for a tool kit and what do you get is, um, 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 the ratchets. And you got all these ratchets, and it's like I don't need all the ratchets and the sockets because there's too many of them. What I need is wrenches for bicycle and screwdrivers. So if I'm buying a kit, I'm buying it basically for the screwdrivers and the wrenches and not for the ratchets because the ratchets you don't see me taking apart a lawnmower either. And if I'm not taking care of a lawnmower, then that's something that I do not want to do is taking care of a complete and thorough lawnmower. So that's like that. I used to use ratchets to take care of lawnmowers, put them back together, make go-karts out of them, and but nowadays it's like, what's the point of the ratchets if you're not going to use them? I mean, I mean, uh, it's complicated, so that was one of the things. I sent my father-in-law a message on Nikon versus Canon. I need to ask him about that. And then the other thing I wanted to share with you, besides having a dirty house, and paying all the bills, is, um, you know, um, um, trying to get her to, while she's here, to stay calm by putting her to work with reviews. I got to go send her some more reviews. But we both, last thing I did today, okay, I'll tell you what happened. I sent her a thing recently on Nikon versus Canon, and what?
Mm-hmm.
Gulping?
No, it's like gulping.
And I gave her, see, I don't even hear that well anymore. Anyways, I gave her goals to watch video game reviews and look up Nikon versus Canon. Now, I'm very confused in the Nikon versus Canon uh, ecosystem and stuff. So I asked Poppy for advice. Well, the last thing is not good is pretty much what to do with Nikon versus Canon, and then the final video, the final thing on the reviews was what do you call it, is the final thing is doing research on like Schwinn versus Royal London Trikes, or toolkits, like which one would be good. I mean, I gave her a link of toolkits to look over, and it's like, we never finished it, and I'm like, these are little things that she could do, figuring she's smart enough. But honestly, I will tell you, one of my really pet peeves about Chloe, and I'm saying this in front of her, it doesn't matter, is her memory is basically fried. It's like someone opened up her brain, used her. It's like her sitting there, right? And she's like standing there like this. Okay, just picture it. And she's sitting there, and someone's like, "Hey, how's your brain?" She goes, "Oh, it's okay." And next thing you know, the guy's sitting here, right? Let's just say it's a stoner. And he's doing a Peter Griffin. He's like looking at Chloe, and Chloe's Quagmire.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, Quagmire's like, "What are you doing?" And all of a sudden, they're sitting there and they're filling her brain. He's filling, Peter Griffin saying he can stay up longer, and said he's using Quagmire as a toilet. And then because of it, Chloe's brain's being filled up with shit. Okay. Now, the way I say this hypothetically is because I could sit there and talk about something, right? For 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes about the hypotheticals and the ramifications and everything about this one item. And then I'll say, so, did you learn something? Do you understand? What did I say? Ooh. Is there french fries in your brain? Ooh. Yeah, I mean, literally, it's, that should classify disability alone because, if you can't remember, I mean, literally, I was telling my doctor, my therapist, I feel like at times I'm having Alzheimer's. Maybe I drank too much. I got early Alzheimer's. I mean, in the middle of the night, my pin goes missing, or I look for my Shih Tzu and I can't find him. He's usually on the bed, or I always double check on the bunny, or whatever, And the little guy is, little guy. So, so basically, I mean, literally. So I gave her projects they don't get done. I give her other projects they don't get done, and so technically, it's time for her to leave. And so because she's like, I need to get help, and but until she gets on that train, family and everyone else says, they're like, quit fucking wasting money. Because I've spent plenty of money where she never got on trains or buses, and it's just a waste of money, and to me, uh, it's just the way it is. So, anyways, with that said, everyone, I need to take a break and relax and have a great evening finishing up here. And I got one spreadsheet to do, and I don't think I'm gonna be getting my game time in tonight. I'm just freaking too exhausted. That alarm's going off at 7. I might be sleeping 6 hours, 7 hours by itself just to catch up because I didn't get enough sleep last night. And pounding energy drinks, if I had them, I wouldn't waste them, on it. But you guys get the idea. I mean, literally, I'm trying to get everything in order, and you know, um, uh, you know, you know, on that aspect. So I am looking at complete options. The other option is, one way to Reno, Las Vegas, San Diego's out. Chloe said San Fran's in, or Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
So, I bet you the Steelers are going to be a good, formidable team against the Cowboys this year.
Yes.
So, all right, everyone. So I need to finish up here, get some sleep. So, my main thing is I hope you had a great night. Look for another video tomorrow. I'm just a little tired, more likely exhausted. So please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Hit the like and subscribe button. Hold some fun for family. Thanks for watching, and hit that bell notification for new content. Thank you, and God bless you in everything you do.